selection in UPSC CSE 2020. Not only that, nearly 50 plus questions in Prelims 2021 have come from our various prelim related resources. Continuing the trend, in Mains 2021, we have the hit rate of about 70% for your GS paper Mains 2021. All this has been possible because of our expert content curators who work 24/7 to provide you with most up-to-date and relevant information via our daily newsletter Gazette, weekly newsletter Cosmos, Mains Final Pages and Main Support Program. Not only do we provide you good quality content, but we also believe that an aspirant needs a guided approach, which we help via our mentorship module. Edukemy provides you a 360-degree approach by helping the candidates in all the stages of preparation of prelims, mains and interview. We make civil servants out of aspirants. Join Edukemy, where success meets you.
Abstract topics or philosophical topics में. So I'm kind of revisiting, because I think this is otherwise going to trouble you for some time. So I'll revisit what we talked about. ठीक है? So इसमें challenges क्या हैं? What are the challenges? So some of you might find it a bit more repetitive, but this is part of reinforcing. Challenge number one is that understanding the topic is a tough job. Understanding the topic. What does the topic mean? Okay, and in last year's paper, there are at least 2 or 3 topics of that kind. Like real is rational and rational is real. Oh, कहना क्या चाह रहा है? What does it mean? The perception of me is the reflection of you, and the reaction of mine is the awareness about me. What does it want to tell us? Or think of that one, that research is a blind date. Okay, ajnabi mulaqat, okay, with knowledge. So what does the topic mean? I think this is a very important, crucial challenge. And there has to be some way to ensure that we have understood the topic. Okay, that is one aspect here. Another challenge is, most of us think that abstract topics are entirely different and they have nothing to do with GS. See, I maintain this. The essays which are abstract are not natural extensions of GS. Just because you know polity does not mean you can write an abstract essay. Just because you know a bit more of, say, history, or a bit know of geography does not mean you can directly write abstract essays. That's okay. So essays, abstract philosophical essays, they are not extensions of GS, but does not mean GS can't be used. Okay, so abstract challenge hai how to link GS and current affairs in abstract topics. So please do not treat abstract topics as completely removed from GS. And that is what the art is all about. You'll have to make a story. You have to give a context. You have to build a background so that some of the current affairs can also be used. You have to create that kind of a framework so that some of the GS content that you know can be used. Dekho, in your GS, if you look at what you have read in history, okay, if you talk about the French Revolution, if you talk about the Russian Revolution, talk about civil rights movement, talk about the world wars, it's impossible that आप history से कुछ ले ही नहीं सकते. It's impossible. Similarly, if you look at the issues of the environment, issues of equity, issues related to climatic justice, because see, somewhere or the other, track topics are about some values. They're about some kind of wisdom. They talk about those eternal principles of justice, equity, tolerance. They're talking about those eternal values like patience, accommodation, respect, dignity. तो ये सब है ना आपके पास. Climate justice है, equity है, the wisdom of okay, collaboration, the wisdom of cooperation, of accommodation, of democracy is there. So how can you not use environment issues in topics of abstract philosophical discussions? Similarly, if you look at governance, okay, accountability, governance, transparency, okay, integrity, honesty. It's about fairness. It's about justice. Governance use कर सकते हो आप. And of course, the entire ethics paper. The entire ethics paper. So I reaffirm this for you that the abstract philosophical essays are not direct extensions of GS, but if you are smart, if you are a bit more organized and you've practiced enough, हर philosophical essays में you can definitely bring in something from the GS and the current affairs. So what you have to learn is the ability to link your abstract topics with GS and current affairs. Now, it's a mindset thing. Okay, it's more about how you think about the abstract topics. Okay, so that's one. And then see, having done this, one big problem I think all of us will can identify with it, that most of us do not know what to write after what. दिखता नहीं है ना, what we call as the bird's eye view. In a topical essay, you more or less know, oh, I will write what first, then I will write why, then I will write solutions, then I will probably try to give some examples. Yes. In the abstract essays, what is lacking is structure. Absolutely. The sense of organization, the format in how I can develop the topic. Okay. The structure is a challenge, and for that, I have given a formula to you. Okay. For that, I have given a format to you. How can you develop the essay even if it is a philosophical essay? So if you have a structure, if you have a canvas on which the essay can be developed, if you have a kind of formula on which you can develop, it becomes very easy. It's something like, the step-by-step method to unravel and develop the essay. So आपके पास अगर format है, the work becomes easy. And then a very important point that I have stressed on is, देखो, please do not write such essays for the sake of filling up pages. Okay, 5 page लिख दिया, 6 page लिख दिया, no. Remember when I started off, what did I tell you about what's a good essay? याद है आपको? I gave you one example. What is a good essay? Well, a good essay is an essay that gives you a wow factor. Now, it should be wow. It's something that kind of hits the examiner. Okay, so insightfulness जो है. So you have to make your essays interesting. You have to make your essay interesting. You have to make your essay good to read. How do you make it good to read? If you enrich your essay. How do you enrich your essay? You give great examples. Okay, you have to relate with some interesting developments. And of course, अगर language is good, अगर आपके पास अच्छा language है, अच्छा शब्द यूज कर सकते हो, अच्छे vocabularies यूज कर सकते हो, if you have an ability to weave and play with the words, definitely that's an advantage. The language is a good way of writing a good philosophical essays, but relate with examples, relate with some kind of events and developments. और यहाँ पर मैंने emphasize बार-बार किया है that when you're doing this, these are very nice way of engaging an examiner or a reader. Talk in the context of some movies, talk in the context of some good books. Okay, see if you can relate your essays with some important historical event. देखो, what impresses any reader is if you have that richness of content. Like, yes, personalities. What impresses any reader or a listener is if you have the diversity of linking many things at the same time, or rather, if you have the ability of linking many diverse things at the same time. You have to You have to present yourself as a well-read man. Present yourself as a well-informed man. You're saying personalities, for heaven's sake, talk beyond Gandhiji, talk beyond Mother Teresa, talk beyond Mandela. Okay, right? Personalities ki lage ki haan, you know Madam Curie, you know personalities like J.K. Rowling, you know personalities like a bit more about Subhash Chandra Bose and maybe about Vidyanand, Saraswati. You can talk about contributions of Rabindranath Tagore, Debendranath Tagore. Then you know we have examples of women de rahe ho. You cannot think beyond Indira Gandhi. Talk about some of the Padma Shri awardees. तो बेटा ये तो अपने आप नहीं आएगा, आपको एक लिस्ट बनाना पड़ेगा. You have to make a list of women, issues-based personalities, sports-based personalities. If I ask you names of sportsmen, you can't think beyond Virat Kohli, you can't think beyond Sachin Tendulkar. Or maybe some of you can go towards MS Dhoni. Talk about many other sportsmen. Okay, I'm sure some of you have forgotten the names of our Olympic gold medalists also. Dhyan Chand. No, there are many more names. Okay? So, ये बहुत important है. You'll have to have diversities in terms of examples. जितना आप कर पाओ उतना अच्छा है. So, these are some of the challenges we have in writing a good abstract essay. Understanding the topic, how to link the topic with GS and current affairs. This is very much doable. हमने करवा के दिखा दिया आपको that a structure बनना बहुत important है. You have to have a format, because see, if you had the luxury of time and words, अगर आपके पास कोई constraint नहीं होता है, तो आप तो 2-3 बार लिख के उसको आप edit कर सकते थे. You would have written it first draft, second draft, third draft. You don't have the luxury, So if you can't have the luxury, means you have to play to an organized format right from the word go. That is where some kind of a preset structure helps you a lot. And this is definitely part of your preparation. I hope you have seen those booklets that we have shared. It's there on the website also under resources, essay resources. Booklets, there are 2 booklets with summaries of textbooks, summaries of some speeches, names of some personalities, a set of quotes, and we'll keep on updating and refining those. So this definitely requires an extra amount of effort. Okay, I hope I'm setting the context for all of you. Is it okay, all of you? Okay, these are the challenges I feel that you have to address in writing abstract topics. And abstract topics, बच्चे, overnight नहीं बनता है. You'll have to practice. If you practice 10-15 topics, that we have discussed, and write it properly, your work is done. Okay, I hope you have understood this. What are the challenges in writing an abstract topic?